Welcome to CNA PCT 2020-2021. I'm your instructor, Jaronetta Davenport. My contact information is jaronetta@nolacc.org or direct message me through Schoology. A little bit about myself. I'm a New Orleans native. I've been in LPN for over 10 years, 11 to be exact. I have previous experience in long-term care, hospice, acute care, pediatrics, cardiology, addiction, neurology, ortho, and abdominal transplant. I've most recently worked on a neurosciences unit, and I was a part of Ochsner's comprehensive stroke team at main campus. Prior to becoming a nurse, I completed a dual enrollment program similar to NOCC while in high school, and I worked as a CNA and a telemetry technician at Tulane Hospital for 8 years. I'm currently pursuing my RN degree, and I'm scheduled to graduate in spring 2021. Here, I will show you a 4-minute video of a CNA's job description or a day in the life of a CNA.
My family to me means everything. Because without family, you're nothing. My name is Lakeisha Boston. I'm 38 years old and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. Growing up, my mom, when she had got sick, I was taking care of her. I moved to Dry Hill. Like cook for her, rub her feet when she want her feet rubbed, do her hair when she want her hair done. Like I just used to do everything. And then once she passed, like a year or so went on, and I was like, see if I could get my CNA GNA license. When I'm at work, I look at them as one of my family members. And I do the best I can for them because I know that they need me. And if it was my mom, it was a friend, anybody, I'll do the same.
Our grandma was the exact same way as her. She was always the nice one. Everyone loved her and everyone would come to her when they needed anything. So it was no surprise that she went into a job where she would care for the elderly.
Keisha has a deep connection with the residents, deep personal connection with the residents. Just because she has a beautiful spirit, she has a beautiful heart, so it just comes out naturally for her. She doesn't fake it, it's just there.
This is not a job that you just do for a paycheck. Their job is brutal. It's hard work. They're constantly called by numerous residents to help them with incontinence care, dressing, lifting, ambulating, turning, wound care.
I wash every single person's feet from head to toe. When I'm giving them a bed bath, a shower, whatever, I make sure that's what I do. Because I do it for myself, so why wouldn't I do? And then they love me. Sometimes I sit in the room, talk to them. Because I know it's lonely. Some of them have families that come visit, some don't.
She works so hard. I know there's times where she just needs to let everything go and relax.
He'll be in the downstairs and I'll just be like, I want to go to the movie. He be like, all right, come on. Don't care what we going to see. He with it.
She keeps you going. She keeps you laughing. She keeps you smiling. She's like just energetic. And this is every day. It never changes with her.
Truly, a CNA does have to have a heart of gold and a thick skin. They provide emotional support and encouragement, such as end-of-life care. That's difficult for anyone, and it's difficult for a CNA.
I didn't cry so many days from people passing because I get so attached to everybody. And they tell me, stop getting attached, but I can't help it. I take pride in what I do for people.
When I think about what Keisha does, she's the backbone of the business. She's the skeleton.
One patient at a time.
It's her hard work. It's what she sees every day in order to provide the excellent care that we give.
I know when I come in the next day that I'm off and my next day of work, they be like, you wasn't here yesterday. They be missing me.
So that was a brief video in the day in the life of a CNA. She was an exceptional CNA, and that is what I hope to train you guys to be. The benefits of the CNA PCT program are, once you complete the education and skills portion of the CNA PCT program, you will then take the state certification exam. You will not only graduate with your high school diploma, but your CPR, PCT, and CNA certifications as well. You'll be able to start working right out of high school as a patient care tech or a certified nursing assistant. You can continue your education. So this means that you'll be able to have a career job with a salary while still earning another degree. The system we will be using for the modules for PCT and CNA are AES Applied Educational Systems. This is how it looks. So I will also play a brief demonstration of how you navigate through AES. 1 second.
Start working by clicking on the assigned module. Each module has several units that you will need to complete. Typically, you will complete every unit in the module starting at the top. Clicking on a unit shows its lessons and a quiz. You will need to go through each lesson in order. However, before starting a lesson, you'll need your student worksheets. Student worksheets contain questions about new terms and other information you'll need to know from the unit. By completing the worksheets, you'll be creating a study guide to help prepare for unit quizzes and the module test. The worksheets are available either electronically or as PDF files. Your teacher will determine which version you'll be using. If you're using electronic worksheets, you'll see an Open Electronic Worksheet link above the lessons. For PDF worksheets, you'll have a Download PDF worksheet link. In units that have one PDF worksheet per lesson, you'll have one link for each lesson. If you're using the PDF worksheets, you'll need a paper copy to fill out. Either your teacher will hand out a copy of the worksheet, or you'll have to print one yourself. Be sure to only print the worksheet if you have your teacher's permission. When using the electronic worksheets, you can arrange the browser windows to make answering easier. After the electronic worksheet opens in a browser tab, click and drag the browser tab to create a separate window. Arrange this window on the right side of the screen. Make it as small as possible. Then, arrange the lesson window to the left of the worksheet. Again, making it as small as possible. If you need to, you can overlap a portion of these windows. Now you can see the lesson and questions at the same time. This will make answering the questions easier. Once you are set with your worksheet, open the desired lesson. Work through the lesson using the Next and Previous buttons. As you go through the lesson, pay attention to all the material. You will be asked questions about what you are learning. Additionally, you may see this type of symbol. The symbol indicates there is a worksheet question associated with the information on the page. You can see the question number by clicking the symbol. If you don't see the symbol in the lesson, you'll have to find the information to answer the questions on your own. Go through and complete each lesson in the unit. After you have completed all the lessons and you feel you know the material, you should take the quiz. Likewise, after you have completed all units in the module and you feel you know the material, you should take the module test. Remember to use the student worksheets as a study guide. Start working by clicking on the assigned module.
Sorry, I'm trying to click to the
Each
next. There we go. So, Schoology. Schoology.com is another platform that we'll be using in this course. I'll give you the website and your login information. Your login information is typically the first letter of your first name and your full last name, all lowercase. For example, if your name is Jane Doe, your username will be J Doe. Your password initially is always password 1. If your password needs to be changed or you can't remember your password, message me or email me and I can reset your password for you. I strongly recommend that you download the Schoology app to your cell phone. This way you can receive notifications about new updates and messages from me. This will be our main point of communication and where your assignments will be. You will have weekly assignments. Your weekly assignments will be posted early Monday morning. You can view all assignments through Schoology. All assignments will be due no later than the Friday that week. Even though assignments are not due until Friday, I do strongly recommend that you work on them during the week. Do not wait until last minute to complete these assignments. Try your best not to get behind or overwhelmed with trying to complete everything at once. With your weekly assignments, I will also post weekly time management suggestions, suggesting that you do certain assignments on certain days. But it's up to you and your time management as to how quickly or how long it takes you to get these assignments done. You must make an 80% or better on tests in order to move on to the next unit. And also in the modules. So when you go through the modules and you do the module quizzes, you'll need an 80% or better on those as well. Virtual class guidelines. When live classes are held, you must be visible on the screen, meaning you must keep your video on. I'd like to see who I'm talking to, so I want to see all of your beautiful faces. When your instructor is teaching, be attentive. Keep microphones muted unless asked to unmute. Remember that even though we are virtual, this is still a class and you should act as though you are in an in-person session. Before posting your question to the discussion board, check to see if anyone has asked it already and received a reply. Be mindful of the comments and your tone of text when you're asking questions. Respect the opinions of your classmates. If you feel the need to disagree, do it respectfully. Spell check and grammar check before posting. Use complete words and sentences in all posts. Reach out to your teacher if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to help. So always email me, message me, No question is a crazy question or a dumb question. If you don't ask questions, you'll never know. So definitely ask questions. That is the end of my slide. I look forward to seeing you, and welcome.